back with another episode of FYM with Ty and Yoh. That's my dog Ty. I'm Yoh. This is
Yeah.
our bi-weekly live stream that we do to just catch up, talk about what's going on in the world, current events, who's out here getting some FU money, who's not getting some FU money, and all things FU money. So what's happening, Ty? How you living?
Man, I am living amazingly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're down here with the FU moments for today, and it's a pretty loaded slate.
It's a loaded slate.
Loaded slate.
Now, Ty, where do you want to start on this loaded slate?
Well, but you know, we want to start these freaky niggas.
Not the freaky niggas. I guess you might as well begin. Now, when you say freaky niggas, who are you referring to?
Well, them folks in that Epstein email, and the email got leaked. Folks start have to step down.
Now, this is the thing.
Step down.
Now, the Epstein files have been a huge conversation in the political world because of how they implicate so many powerful people, including the president of the United States. Now, the files have been kind of caught up in Congress, and people have been fighting very diligently to keep the files under wraps. Except it seems that there's some progress getting these things out to the public, including Epstein's emails. Now, since the emails became, out in the public, people have started to have to explain themselves and why they appear in the emails. Who was the man from Harvard that just recently stepped down?
I think it was Thomas King.
Is it Thomas King?
Make
sure, because I don't want to get the wrong name, man. You don't want to be caught up in these emails by accident. It's Larry Summers. Larry Summers. Yeah, Larry Summers was probably the most high profile person to come out and say, "Hey, apologize." There's a wild thing to apologize for it. But Tyler, when you see the implications of what people were doing behind the scenes, powerful people, and it coming to light, how does that make you feel?
I mean, the word powerful is always so loose, right? Because I think when you walk around thinking that you're powerful, you make mistakes that can shatter your power. You know what I'm saying? If your power is being able to get a deal closed quicker than anybody else, or if your power is that you run a country because you're a king or you're a dictator and you have to make important decisions, or if your power is just based off of how much money you have made. But if you gain so much power, you start doing freaky shit with underage women, or you start doing, meth. It's like you just start doing things that can shatter what your power. I don't really think it's power at that point. I think you're delusional.
Oh, delusion.
I think you can start being delusional.
I think that's a really interesting point, Ty, especially because the people that are in these Epstein files are people that are considered powerful, or at least have enough power to be delusional. Like drunk on power, right? I guess I'm interested in seeing how it progresses and how many more people have to come out and explain themselves. And again, being caught up in emails ain't being all the way caught up in the files. The files is going to be a whole nother layer.
Give you like 3 examples, right?
All right, cool.
Tim Cook, Mark Zuckerberg, and let's say Elon Musk, right?
Elon,
right?
So.
Obviously, Mark, he be working out. Like, I don't know if he got a freaky nigga path, right? I don't know, right? But then you think about Elon Musk runs $6 billion. He's the CEO for $6 billion companies, right?
Yeah.
I'll be highly impressed if that nigga had time to have some old ratchet underage fetish that's like, it's just too much shit on him to keep up with, right? Once again, people make time for stuff they care about.
That's what I'm saying, Ty. With that much money, you can make time.
But then you start thinking about, I think that the thought process of a lot of those different things is you might have those individuals who want to keep a pregnancy under wraps, right? That they might have had outside of their marriage, but that was consensual. Cheating on your wife is not a good thing. but you ain't rape nobody, or you're not getting underage women, or you're not, buying prostitutes from a corporate pimp or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing wire fraud, or you're not, laundering money. You just, you're just normal freaky.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
stepped
saying?
outside of your marriage, which
You're
is still
dishonest.
wrong.
You're
Yes.
dishonest to your marriage, your agreement with
Yes.
your wife before God. You
Before
just
God.
is an undisciplined, normal freaking. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
the ones that are super powerful, that take their power and do things that can actually make it so that your power can go away, it doesn't make sense to me. So,
I
like
don't know,
Bezos,
Ty.
Bezos got a divorce. His wife ended up getting paid.
Yeah.
Bezos just went and got swole, and he went and got a younger, finer wife.
I mean, that's realistically, Ty, the way I see it is the power that you obtain through having money puts you in circles with people that have power, but they also are doing unlawful things. Now, how you deal with those people is up to your moral compass. I think not everybody has a strong enough moral compass to avoid the freaky nigga that has, you know what I'm saying, the island. Epstein had an island where it makes you feel like you can go out there and do whatever you want to do. It's almost like I can create a paradise for unlawfulness.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I got invited to go on a guy's helicopter. Like I said, no, I'm straight. Like I'm just not. I'm too paranoid. I'm too paranoid to go to any island with anybody I do not know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just too paranoid, bro.
Hold on. When was this? This was this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got invited fishing. I'm like, oh, I can do the fishing.
Okay.
And I can take you up on the helicopter. Nah, bro, I'm straight on the helicopter though. I'm not trying to be on nobody's helicopter. So for me, if I'm a powerful person because of my career, or if I got into politics and I have stroke, that I can like do things and help. I'm gonna try to use it for good, man. I'm not gonna be out here trying to use my power to cover up some emails because I got some freaky emails about underage girls that was getting prostitute. Like that's wild to me. But once again, that I'm who I am, and I'm just trying to get paper so I can help the community and help the people I rock with. I ain't trying to get a bunch of paper and power to be able to like abuse it. I tell all of my clients, man, use your power for good. That's gonna make you way more happy than using your powers for bad, because bad got an aftertaste, and it's a bad aftertaste.
And you never have to apologize for something good that you did. You never have to step down from a job from something good that you did. You never have to get replaced from a position. You know, all the things that come with doing well and doing positive things with your power will always keep you around longer. Longevity equals FU money at the end of the day.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if a young old man, that's affiliated and that's teaching at Harvard, is out here messing with these young women, prostitute women, you best believe a lot of these they shaking in their boots. You hear me?
Oh, but people been shaking. I mean, I heard they trying to scrub stuff out the files now. Like if it has to come out, they're already trying to.
Bro, I think that's why they still got Diddy locked up, bro. I think they still got Diddy locked up because Diddy got the evidence nobody can find. Nobody can find it.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Diddy, no, that's why Diddy said, I'll give y'all $50 million to let me out of here. Because Diddy gonna get out that thing and start letting it fly with all the exposure. But they know they're not letting Diddy out. They're like, nah, Diddy got too much information and we can't find it.
They definitely didn't find them when they raided them houses.
I'm telling you, Diddy probably got all these folks on tape and they can't find it.
Very deep conspiracy theory. But
hey, man, I'm just
he
saying.
definitely know Trump. Listen. Yeah. But listen, be good use your powers for good, people.
He better hope that he don't got no video on Trump, because being that he pardoned Trump didn't pardon him. Oh, boy, Diddy gonna get out, boy. Diddy gonna have that thing.
It's still early in the conversation. I'm still waiting to see how long he sits before that conversation comes back up.
Guarantee you, Diddy get pardoned by Trump. None of that stuff about what Diddy got on Trump gonna come out. You're not finna tell me Diddy ain't got all that shit on that list. Y'all crazy. 25 plus 30 years of the freaking nigga parties. Nigga got niggas on paper.
I just don't think it was 25 years of Freaky Party's time. Maybe 10. Maybe
10.
15.
Are you crazy?
You really think he been doing this shit since the beginning?
10 years? 10 years, 2015, yo.
Okay, all right. Maybe. I just want to give him the benefit of the doubt that like you can't come in the game on the shit tie. You can't.
Did he been in the game about 35 years?
35? Okay, so
95, boy. 95. That's when he got to deal with Bad Boy, boy. 95. Matter of fact, before 95. 95 is when he was running the charts.
True. And he was already throwing parties.
No, okay. Diddy got it 99, man. We talking about 1990.
All right.
Come on, 1990 to today.
That's a long time. And he been powerful the whole time.
1990. That means that in 1990, I was 6.
I really thought about this. You're right.
I was 6. That means that means Puff, I'm 41. So that's 35 years. Out of them 35 years, 25 of them. 10 years in, he the man.
True.
By 2000, he the man. 2000 to 2023. That's 23 years. He was a man for 23 years, bro.
You're not wrong. I just can't imagine being the man and being the freaky nigga in the industry. I just cannot.
Puff got all these niggas on wax, man.
But I'm about to say, if you right, you really right. You really right.
That's why. But why Puff is locked up for 5 years for being freaky, bro?
Yeah, he wasn't even convicted off the charges.
He for being freaky. He had consensual prostitutes. At some point, like.
But you know the man, you can't be moving people across state lines, Ty. You can't do that.
People across that line. No, you can't.
You can't do that. That's what I'm saying. They did catch him moving people across state lines to do freaky shit. The law said you can't do that.
All I'm saying is the man gonna serve 5 years, close to 5 years for being a rich, freaky nigga. That's all I'm saying. Obviously, somebody said one time, they were like, man, Puff don't beat up on women. Puff just beat up on humans.
It's not funny.
Yeah, I was like, nigga said Puff had beat up more men than women. I was like, yo, y'all some wild guys, man.
He's an equal opportunist, but
he should keep his hands to himself on all the way around.
But and not blow up no cars. But listen,
that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But listen, I think that we should use our powers for the best things possible, right?
1,000%. Especially if you're black.
And it's about
Epstein sound like a freaky pedophile name.
Yeah, Epstein's a crazy name.
Epstein sound like some stuff you put on after doing some old nasty. It's like an Epstein shower. It's like a shower you take after doing some illegal, non-consensual, underage, nasty. All these, man, it's crazy.
Okay, so let's talk about AI because Ty's an AI guy, and I was recently watching this. I was listening to this audio. You ever seen the movie Contagion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
maybe. Okay.
Maybe. Well, it got real popular after the pandemic because it's about a pandemic happening in the world. Lawrence Fishburne is in it, but the screenwriter who wrote the script for it was given a podcast to pretty much script out what the sequel will look like. He did it with all AI. So you're listening to him do the pod, and he's referring to AI like scientists. He's referring to AI agents. He pretty much built a world of AI collaborators, and they build the sequel of the film together. And it's like an 8-episode. It's on Audible. You can listen to it. And I thought it was really interesting because he really created a team to do a script for something that already exists. And it was pretty much also building upon the IP. I didn't think that you can take a movie and turn that IP into a podcast using AI. So, I mean, Ty, I think obviously, you're super skilled with AI at this point. Have you ever considered building a collaboration like that with the AI that you use? Absolutely.
We're building out a whole slate of AI employees. Yeah, it's a company. I'm not gonna say the name of the company yet because hopefully I can get some private equity in it. But there's a company that believes that the reason why AI is inaccurate at times It's because the AI doesn't supposed to be using the human internet. AI is supposed to use the AI internet. So they're building the AI internet so that when you talk to the AI, they are more accurate because they're pulling information from the internet version for AI, not the internet for humans.
That's so crazy because in the podcast they say that when the AI is wrong, it's a hallucination. It's like they hallucinated the
That is so
wrong
hilarious.
reality. And I thought that shit was so crazy. I was like, wow, your AI can hallucinate, which feels very human. But also that makes so much sense using the human internet. Of course, you're gonna eventually get some misinformation and maybe say the wrong thing. So you're saying they're trying to make almost like a perfect factual base where there's
Yeah.
no hallucinations.
Yeah, they're basically trying to make it so that the success rate of the information that they give you is as accurate as possible. And building like new railroad tracks. And the AI platform is pretty expensive when you start thinking about it. Like you can do deep research on it, but overall, this AI bubble, it is a bubble. It's no different than the .com bubble.
Now, I'm about to say
Um,
when you say AI bubble, like break that down for
well,
people who might
AI
not.
bubble just basically means that there are so many investors, like private equity investors, big investors that are taking the venture capital fund and they're investing into anything that's AI related. The reason why they're saying that it's a bubble because all of these businesses are not going to be successful,
Not
right?
at all.
So there was a story about a guy who's actually going to jail because he raised like 300. I think he raised like it was like 30 billion, but he raised like this ridiculous number of capital um to launch this AI business where it's supposed to be AI agents working on behalf of everybody. But what ended up happening was he just had a whole bunch of people that he hired in the Philippines that was acting like
Oh, I
AI,
did see this.
right? They was just acting like AI. And then the Philippine workers started complaining because they was getting overworked. And so it kind of like the rug was pulled, right? But he had got all this money for that's the beginning of like
Mhm,
AI
mhm.
bubble. Another thing about the AI bubble is that you're gonna hit resistance because people are gonna start thinking that they're gonna lose their job if they buy into AI. So you're gonna have some of the middle class citizens who are going to, in order for AI to work, they have to make sure that they protect job securities by creating new jobs and promoting those new jobs because AI doesn't work if the humans are going to go against it. That means the consumers are going to go against it. That means that if everybody's losing their job, who the consumers are? Mannequins?
Right, right. It
You
can't
know
be
what I'm saying?
mannequins.
It can't be mannequins don't go to concerts because people are not understanding that the bubble is going to be a clash between classism and non-classism, the upper wealthy and like the middle class, the lower middle class, the mid-level middle class, and the high-level middle class. Poor people usually not affected by a lot of this stuff because they're poor. So they got to figure out all the different means when the 2007, 2008, when the country went into the recession, I wasn't really affected, but I was poor. I really wasn't affected by those different things, like the same way that somebody that probably lost their house, right? So that bubble also got this underlining thing about, okay, then, well, if you're gonna replace all of the jobs, who are gonna be the consumer? Because AI can't go have babies, have sex. Who gonna watch porn? That's how you dictate all these things. Technology, all of these things are like a lot of like technology. A lot of these things are like compared to like porn in terms of the technology being used. Like OnlyFans, that is a huge business because it's driven by porn. Porn is driven by just the fascination that people have with sexual experiences. So
Desire.
who's going to be watching porn?
AI's not gonna watch porn.
AI, AI is gonna watch porn, but AI is not gonna go out and it's trying to recreate porn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
AI
Yeah.
is not gonna be, AI might be masturbating, but it's, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
the bubble is because it's this concept that people think that, oh, all the jobs are gonna get taken away. No, the jobs that are less efficient are gonna be reimagined.
Uh-huh.
And the jobs that people didn't want to do because it was really hands driven gonna become popular.
All right.
Deep fakes is gonna confuse people so deeply that they're not gonna know what's real or fake online. They're gonna go outside. So that means that service businesses are gonna explode, hotel businesses are gonna explode. And I'm gonna tell you one thing: I'm not having no AI come to my house and braid my hair. I'm not finna go sit down in a restaurant and have a question about the menu and be talking to a robot. I
Uh-huh.
might as well just Uber eat my food. I'm not finna do that.
Right.
Most people are not gonna do that. People go outside so that they can have human experience. The moment they start going outside, like don't get me wrong, I'm in LA, they got a little Waymo car, that thing driving around. It's 50% cheaper than Uber, but sometimes people want to talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes people like, bro, all this bubble is like it's going against the Bible. God made humans for humans.
Facts.
If you take a human away from society and starve them of human connection, they can literally go in depression and die.
Yeah.
Isolation is not healthy for the human. So, like this AI bubble thing, it's because people don't have long vision about it.
Right.
AI is about if you have a real estate business,
Uh-huh.
you get AI to implement it to make your real estate business more effective. You don't just fire a whole bunch of people because now you got AI there. But
Mhm.
that's what these countries are doing. That's why they're not disclosing the unemployment rate or how many jobs been lost in this upcoming. They just chose to not disclose it because you got
Mm.
Amazon firing 40, 50,000 people. You got all these people getting fired. And I think that the AI boom, the AI bubble is going to be very, very detrimental to the economy, especially the United States of America. Because in other countries, they don't got enough technology. They know AI not taking nobody's job in Africa. Them
Nah.
folks still gonna have to go out and get it how they live to make their money.
Uh-huh.
So I think the bubble is there going to be some winners like the Nvidia, Microsoft. It's going to be the same companies. You're going to have
Yeah.
a few, Palantir. You're going to have Tesla. You're going to have companies that are going to win the AI race. But the new ones are going to be AMD, Palantir, Nvidia. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have those companies that have already got a stakehold in it. OpenAI,
Right.
but like Anthropic, all of these things. But a lot of other companies are gonna a lot of people are gonna lose money
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
chasing.
I mean, did you forecast this earlier on when you start looking to AI? Did you imagine that this might create a bubble? We might end up in a bubble when it comes to this tech.
No, I just thought about it from the standpoint like, oh, I'm Iron Man with this. Iron Man, this is the edge. If you know how to use it, you learn how to use it fast. I just looked at it as being an edge because where we sit at in life, these bigger companies are so far ahead of us in investing into AI. They're the ones that's gonna have to get the bailout. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Right.
they're gonna stake so much of their business into the wrong company, and somebody gonna run off with the money because everybody's not gonna be able to execute. The businesses that's gonna grow the most off of AI, in my prediction, is gonna be Apple, it's gonna be Microsoft, it's gonna be Google, it's gonna be Facebook, Meta. It's gonna be all of these companies that are already have a successful business that's gonna
Uh-huh.
be able to incorporate AI into their infrastructure, into their operations, into their protocol, into building out more product, creating customer service that's going to be faster. Amazon, all these different businesses. That's what I predict. So what I'm
Uh-huh.
doing is just taking the AI and just trying to build businesses.
I mean, man, Ty, I mean, that just sounds smart to me. I think the doom and gloom of it is people are just so worried about it taking jobs. But I think to your point, it's gonna assist companies that are already like have foundation, and then everyone else gonna have to get it how they live.
Oh, it's gonna be some reformatting of these jobs. It's just gonna be new jobs made. You're gonna have to get more skilled. You're not gonna have to. You know, I can't say that the cashier at Trader Joe's is gonna be there unless Trader Joe's company value is a human touch company value. Then they're gonna keep their cash registers, and then they're gonna get extra AI cash registers so they can service more people. Now they might not hire more people. They might get the technology there to kind of bring in and service more people, but you know.
Now, but when you think about like entertainment, do you feel like most companies will keep a human touch, or is it more beneficial to move toward the tech?
So we're gonna start investing in films, and I would never hire an AI actor. I'm always gonna hire the real thing. Now, might use AI to do editing. Might use AI to do, you know what I'm saying, grading, coloring. You know, you might have a smaller team on set because now you have technology that can move things faster, where talent is never going to be replaced by AI, in my opinion. I think that there's going to be some offset where you're going to have people that are talented that's using their talent to launch an AI artist because they can be who they want to be, and then let the artist be whoever the artist is digitally. But the best thing about music is hearing it live.
Yeah.
You remove live music, I don't think people experience music the same anymore.
Well, I'm interested because I was having a conversation about that Netflix movie, the K-pop Demon Hunters, which was like a super successful in like the music space. And I was asking them, well, how do you take that movie, which is animated but has a huge soundtrack? How do you put that on stage? How do you make that a live experience?
It's I don't think it was meant to be that. It might be a Broadway thing down the road, but I just think that it's not human enough for people to expect that.
Okay, that's true.
You know
That's true.
Well, that's my opinion.
It kind of showed me that, well, there's always been animated movies with great soundtracks, like Lion King. Niggas love Simba singing, right? Like that's not new. Disney built a whole corporation on singing animals and animation. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Disney World is like, you know what I'm saying? But I think because of how we look at AI, I don't know if people see it the same way, but that's how I'm starting to see it. It's just like it's creating characters that will sing songs. People have loved that for years. I just want to know, how do you incorporate the live element to that? Because if you break that, you figure that out, then you might end up with like a gorilla.
It's gonna be humans. It's gonna be humans in the live. That like it is what it is. It's gonna be humans dressed up like the characters.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be successful long term, nobody's leaving out of their house, in my opinion. I don't think humans are gonna leave out of their house to just go see robots, man. We can't relate to robots. We want to see things that we aspire to be.
Yeah.
When I go to a football game, you want to know why I go? Because I think that they are impressive. Yeah. I want to spend my money to see these big humans run and throw the ball and catch the ball. I want to see this human runs 20 miles per hour to kick a soccer ball into a net. I don't want to see a robot do that. I don't relate to that.
You don't think you'll be interested at all?
I watch Space Jam on TV. I just watch it on TV. I watch it in the movies. I go to the movies and watch it.
I feel you.
But in person, you don't want to see a robot dunking the ball on LeBron James.
Nah, I really wouldn't want that for real.
You're gonna be like, yeah, that's so unfair. Why are we even looking at this? You want to see, you want your children to see something that they can aspire to be. We can never aspire to be a robot. That's the base level of the AI bubble. We would never aspire to be a robot.
Yeah, it's not inspirational. You know, it's funny, the podcast I was listening to that had all the AI collaborators, there's a scene where they have Matt Damon as a voice. and they tell you that it's an AI. And it sounds enough like Matt Damon Ty where it fucked me up. Like, I was like, dang, I thought that was Matt. But then I couldn't believe no other voice. So when Lawrence Fishburne starts talking, I'm like, it has to be AI. And it was him. So my thing is, the more they blur the lines, the more I need to see it. Like,
I got to see the real thing. I need to touch the real thing.
It has to be more tangible. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So I'm excited for where the tangible world goes if the virtual world becomes more.
Stage plays.
Yeah.
Church performances.
Okay.
Festival, food festivals, concerts, live events, high school sports, little league sports, restaurants, fitness, working out, all of the things that you got to go out of your house. People got to go see if it's real, man.
Dang, you right. That's so encouraging, though, Ty, to think that like we are not going to get so lost in the virtual world that we disconnect from the real world.
It won't happen because humans innately want to experience other humans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go see a Jay-Z concert because I'm like, oh, that's Jay-Z, man. I got to see Jay-Z. I don't want to see Robot G. I don't want to see Robot Z. It don't even matter if Robot Z rap better than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Robot Z.
Not at all.
No,
you remember when they did the Tupac hologram?
Yeah.
That did not go over well. People didn't like it. Maybe it was ahead of its time, but I remember that being like, nah, we actually do not want this.
If it can't sweat, I don't want to see it.
That's a bar. I need the.
If you on stage and you ain't sweating, I don't know. But like, it need to be able to sweat. I need to see your heart. I need to see your heart in it, man.
Oh man, it felt great when Shador hit the field this past weekend.
Absolutely,
like, that felt good. That made me feel like, okay, this is why we watch.
No AI.
No AI. No AI.
Also, and he got out, and it was cheering for him.
It was loud. Like, it was a moment. Now, when Penix went down, that was not a good moment.
That was not a moment.
We need an AI knee or something, because
the Falcons just keep going down here with the Falcons.
I mean, even the hurt, like, you still tune in. You still watch. But I saw as soon as we went into overtime, I didn't feel good.
But Arthur Blank got to figure it out, man. He got to replace himself, man.
You think he got... Do you have
anybody we got beat by the Patriots? Ever since we got beat by the Patriots, it ain't been the same.
Do you have somebody in mind that you think would be great in that position?
That'll take the job in Atlanta. You know, they try to hire people. People don't want the job.
Yeah.
I don't want the job because of Arthur Blanks. Probably the same reason people don't want the Dallas Cowboy job for real.
But we need somebody. Well, if he can't get it together, and I don't really know at this point if he can get it together.
And listen, I don't even know Arthur Blank for real like that, but like at a certain point when you that visual as a owner and the team ain't working, you got to get unvisual.
Yeah. You got to get unvisual. You got to get unvisual.
You got to get unvisual, my brother. For real.
I don't think you can go ghost at this point in time. You can't just disappear. We know you. I see you. You can't go nowhere.
You got to go unvisual, baby, because it ain't working.
Start winning. That's what you got to start doing. We need some W's.
Yeah.
Man,
you got teams like the Colts turned it around. It's turning it around.
Yeah.
The Patriots just got a new coach. The Patriots coach first year. Turning it around.
Cooking.
I don't know, man. They got one of the women, like I said, one of the women for the coach. She's down there on the sideline listening to the play calls, being like, I'm paying all this money. I need to know what y'all know what y'all talking about?
Nah, that's real. That's real. I mean, what else is on your mind, man? What else you got going on? We about to end the year, man. So how you feeling?
Oh yeah, man. You know the year's here. It's gone.
Yeah.
Like I'm already in March.
Yes, sir.
I'm already in March. The year's here. I mean, it's been a very eventful and educational year across the board for myself. Highs and lows, word to Denzel. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I am super grateful. I think that the year has really ended with some really great booms. I look forward to 2026 and the future of like just overall business at Culture, and then my personal life, and you know, season volume 2 for the Culture Playbook, and
Playbook, yes, sir.
season 4 for FYM, and
Yes,
just
sir.
keep building, you know, opportunities in the community that people can, you know, kind of like come in, be a part of, and get educated.
Yes, sir. Amen. I know Ty's gonna go watch the movie, but there's a movie out right now called Sarah's Oil, and it's
Yep.
about this.
9:45 p.m. I'm going tonight.
Oh, you already going tonight?
Yep.
I don't want to spoil it too much, but when I watched it this past weekend, it really put in my mind something that Ty has in the first Culture Playbook volume. Is like, if you found oil in your backyard, would you sell it or would you hold on to it and use it as a resource to build generational wealth for your family? Watching that movie was the first time I had a chance to really think about what Ty said and how many offers you would get for something if you found something like oil in your backyard, right? And how the value of that only gets better with time. And I think a lot about IP in the same way. And I think the same way about ideas. Like, they are kind of your oil in your backyard. Now, how
Yes, they
fast you
are.
sell and how you nurture it and but what you learn in the movie is that it's hard to drill for oil. It ain't easy. You just scoop up some dirt and discover oil. Like, nah, you gotta like toil the ground. You need equipment, you need money, you need patience, you need heartbreak, you need all of these things before you get to that big burst. And I think working with Ty and building, FU Money and everything that we're doing with the playbook has reminded me of that. Like, oil takes time, but I think we're really toiling the ground for something great.
Yes. Dang on.
Yeah,
Pop, baby.
yeah. But that
Pop, you
pop in
just
the
gotta get
movie,
ready.
it feels good. Like, when you see this shit happen, it's like, oh yeah, it meant something.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. But
Yes,
yeah, man,
sir.
that's all I got, man. How about you, man? How are you feeling? How the year's been for you?
Man, we still taking meetings right now. Like,
Amen.
that's a blessing, absolutely. And I think that's one thing about this year for me is like we go into the last second, in my opinion. Like, I'm still very hungry to discover everything from information to good collaborators to great ideas that's going to only set up everything I've been working on for the future. That's what I'm saying. It feels great to know that it doesn't stop. Like, boy, you always one great conversation away, one good, hey, I want to introduce you to this person, or hey, I think you should come to this thing and meet somebody that you would never have met regardless. Like,
Right.
I just feel like, man, my eyes are open for all opportunities, and they've been coming, like blessings have been coming. So it feels really good, man. It feels really, really good.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Yes, sir.
Well,
So don't stop, baby.
yeah, definitely don't stop. Well, I love it. I tune in with everybody. Let me see if I can join the chat, see if we got any questions. Got any questions?
Yeah. Any questions before we get up out of here? And this is our last live of the year, right, Ty?
That's a great question. I think we got one next week. No, I think it is the last one.
Yeah. So, we just want to thank everybody for tuning in, for coming and hanging out. We will be dropping episodes on our Wednesdays, but for the Wednesdays where we would usually do a live, we're going to take off for all December. But we will be back to chat with you guys. We got more episodes coming. We got another book coming, and just stay tuned. Appreciate all the support. And yeah, man, it's,
Cool. We out.
Wow.